Hi Leo, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your Tarotscope for November 2020. So anyone with Leo in their chart for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you can find messages here. Any cross watchers also for Leo. So let's see what is going on with Leo November 2020. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because we don't want to talk to anybody else. Here we go. Leo, what is going on with you in November? Okay, Leo, the first thing that I'm noticing, all right, there are two things that I'm noticing, Leo. Now there are three things. Okay, it's all happening at the same time. All right, in the trajectory, we've got the Ace of Swords. It's reversed. And in the big picture, we have the Two of Wands that is also reversed. So there's some sort of departnering or the end of some kind of partnership. This can be romantic. I'm not ready to say that it's romantic just yet. This can also be a partnership, like a work partnership or some kind of partnership like a membership to something that you decide not to be a member of anymore, something like that. So it's some kind of partnership. Can be with a person, can be with a friend, can be with a doctor, can be with something like that. So it's like a departnering of something that you've been partnered with previously. And ooh, what wants to happen there? Two things want to come out. Right, this might very well be a social thing, a social departnering of some kind. And it does look like something happened. This is a sneaky monkey card that's coming out with this. There's something that happened that just no longer vibes with you. It no longer matches the kind of energy that you have. And so it does seem like some kind of social thing. It's not necessarily love still, but the trajectory is cutting things out that no longer serve you. So let's see, happening now and into the near future is talking about getting really nice and grounded, really nice and grounded in your own energy and what brings you strength and security. This can be financial, this can be business related. It can also be, I feel like, kind of, for some of you it's financial and for some of you it's business stuff, but for some of you it feels like center alignment with yourself. What brings you into that place? What kind of energy brings you into that kind of alignment where you feel like you are connecting with your own truth? So we've got the Queen of Wands. No, this is the Queen of Swords in the past, and we've got the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords, both reversed in the present. So it's like something went down, Leo, and it's something that you didn't want to hear about or didn't want to talk about, or you heard something that you didn't like, or something like that. Some things were said, it seems like, that you weren't vibing with. And there was gossip around it. And there's also looking at your patterns, looking at your stories that you've had in the past and changing them up, seeing them in a different way now, cutting things out of your life that don't match you anymore, which sometimes, can be sad. And sometimes it's just really needed. And that just happens. But here we have, at the heart of the situation, the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant reversed. So there's some sort of I'm going to say detachment from a commitment. There's some sort of halt in something that you were committed to that you're no longer committed to. Okay. Your advice is talking about not worrying about how things are balanced right now. It's like imbalance. There can be beauty in imbalance. this is interesting too. Leo, also coming from a place of a move, but this is coming from a place of some kind of rite of passage, leaving something that wasn't working and going forward to something that works better for you. And your higher self is talking about action-oriented self-love. So Leo, this November is all about you, what you're vibing with, what you're aligning with, what you want to align with, what you need to cut out of your energy field for now. And I say this too, I say this a lot, but no means not right now. You can change your mind if you want to later. And that's okay. If you need space and time to do something your own way and get aligned to you and what is your truth, that's a perfectly valid thing to do. Okay, and release the idea that your dreams and your wishes are not coming into fruition. So release the idea that everything isn't happening. It just might not be happening in the time frame that you're wanting it to. There's some sort of resistance to Queen of Cups. And I think more so that's a person. It's like resistance to someone specific. And it's like everybody can love this person. You can even love this person, but there's some sort of resistance that's happening. Let me ask about that. What is this resistance? You know, it's like there's resistance to the time and energy that this person is giving or not giving. Leo, I think that you want more attention and it's not happening the way you want it. And it's like there's some healing that's happening around that for you in the month of November. Your angels and guides are talking about some serious self-care, some serious self-care. Action-oriented self-care just for you. What is it that you need, Leo? It's like, don't worry about the imbalance right now. That's your advice. Your advice is like, everything can't be balanced all of the time. And what do you want to do? You want justice to happen, and karmic justice is happening, but this is like looking at, well, first of all, what's right for you, but what's right in general. And when I ask for more, you get the Chariot. This does have to do with using your own power. This is a victory card for sure. And using your own power, deciding really what it is that you want and then acting on that thing. Justice for you, karmic justice happening for you, whatever that is. All right, I want to pull another card for your trajectory. And what this is talking about, okay, when I say no means not right now, this is cutting things out of your life that don't serve you, but it's also like you're not cutting everything out all at once in 24 hours. So don't worry about having to do this on a particular time frame. Just know that if you put the intention out there that, yes, I'm releasing things that no longer serve me, and I'm doing it in such a way that I'm not just going to be a puddle on the floor. I'm releasing things that make sense to release. That's what it looks like you're doing. I also want to look at your happening now and into the near future. So first, that was aligning and getting good with yourself, getting your establishment in foundation, kind of. Okay, what else is going on? This is you getting inspired, this is about different projects that you need to be doing. Kind of feels like on your own, or like projects that you've had inside yourself. This even feels like a possible writing project, but it could be another kind of project. It definitely feels like a project where you're expressing yourself that other people will respond to in the future. Your higher self, wow. This is your fame card. So here you go. This is about expressing your truth, expressing your artistic ability, expressing yourself with what's going on intrinsically with you that has been happening for a long time that you just haven't been able to get out. And it looks like you're going to be doing that. But this has to do with taking yourself out of a situation, I want to say for a time, before you put yourself back into a situation. Because you need to get straight with yourself, get this project out, whatever this is. You need to it's like you need to be in your own juices, or you need to be in your own momentum rather than, I even feel like there are several people here. You're in other people's timelines. It's like your finger is in somebody's timeline, this finger's in another timeline, you've got a toe in a different timeline. It's like you've got to get into your own timeline. Okay. Let me see. I want to pull a magpie oracle and see what else is going on in this trajectory. And the trajectory is talking about going through thresholds, walking through thresholds, going into another bubble of energy, going into another time and space even. And I want to ask more about this resistance. And it's almost like there's resistance to nourishment. This is a little plate with little utensils, little flatware. Okay, there's resistance to some kind of nourishment, or the kind of nourishment that this person is offering or giving you. It's like you're resistant to that type of nourishment at this time because you're aligning with your own stuff. Well, let me just ask, what is it that you need? This is like you need justice, but justice for what? You're going to be victorious in getting and receiving that justice, but justice for what exactly? What is it that you're needing? Wow. And this is literally, it's like you're wanting to walk through a threshold and you're wanting to graduate. This is the World card. So this is like, I want to graduate. I want to get out of here. I even feel like you could go on a trip somewhere. You want to like literally get out of here. But it's like, what do I want? I want something new. I just want something new. I'm even hearing I want a new existence. I feel like you're doing some, excuse me. Well, it very much looks like you're doing some shadow work. A new existence. I want to reinvent. That's what I keep hearing. I want to reinvent. I want to not be attached to some of the things that I was attached to in the past. And I want to do things differently, and I want to move forward. It's like I want to get out of some commitments that I've created for myself, and I want to make new commitments. I want to be inspired. I want to find inspiration. Your higher self, yep. There we have it. Your higher self is like, it's the spa card. It's time to take care of me. And this is all about self-care. So it's time to just take care of me, do what I need to do, get my artistic energy out into my physical, and realign with the new person that I can be. This is your November, Leo, 2020. I'm looking forward to your Tarotscopes. This is your Tarotscope. I'm looking forward to your mid-month love reading. Let me know how this resonates with you, and I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful November. Bye, Leo.